Moron Madness is filmed on location with Mississippi Madness. All suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of YouTube viewers. Hey y'all, Mississippi Madness back with another video. Another Moron Madness episode, as I have promised y'all you were going to get. This is the next one. We're just going to jump right into this so we can get to these people that are absolutely just the most dumbest people, okay? Okay, two guys from Chicago, their names are Mario Garcia and Domingo Garcia Hernandez, decided that they were going to rob a restaurant. And it was like an upscale restaurant, so it was really busy in there. It doesn't say what day it was, but it says it was really busy in there. They had a lot, a lot of people. So these two guys go into the restaurant and told them that they were robbing the place. They had a water pistol, of all things. They didn't know it was a water pistol, but had a water pistol, and told them that they were going to rob them. Well, the owner of the restaurant actually told them that they were really, really busy. Could they come back in an hour? And then they could proceed with their robbery. They said, okay. They left. The two robbers left and said that they would be back in an hour. So, of course, the owner called the cops and said, look, these two guys came in, tried to rob us. I asked them if they could come back in an hour. They said they would. Could you please come over here? So, of course, the police came. When the two men got there, they were arrested. Of course. Excuse me, guys. So, yeah. Of course, they were arrested, but they actually came back in an hour. Now, wouldn't you think that the owner would call the cops? Unless you just think, well, hey, he said he's going to help us out, so maybe he's not going to call the cops. It doesn't work like that, people. It just does not work. No. All right. Next guy. From Florida. His name is William Jason Hall. He is 38 years old. And he went into a 7-Eleven. Of all things to shoplift out of a 7-Eleven, he tried to steal 15 quart bottles of motor oil and 30 DVDs. How he did this was he stuffed them down his pants. Now, he must have had on some pretty baggy pants for all that to fit down in his pants, because apparently it fit down in them. Luckily, there was a detective sitting out in the parking lot. It just says, I guess he was there shopping or something. Anyway, he was in the parking lot and actually saw the guy stuffing the motor oil down his pants. So, yes, and it says, this is a quote from the sheriff, then he waddles like a duck out of the store. So, yeah, I'd probably be waddling too if I had that much stuff stuffed down my pants. There's no way you're walking out of there regular, because you're just not. So, yeah, and the detective just says to himself, hey, I think I'll arrest this guy. And of course he did. And the guy went to jail. He was charged with felony theft, by the way. I don't know how long he got, it doesn't say. Okay. These two guys were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Literally. Joseph McInnes III and Tyree McCoy were going to rob a pub in Maryland. These guys are from Maryland. So yeah, they were going to rob this pub. They went in, and guess who was in the pub? It was a retirement party for some police officers. And it was filled to the brim with off-duty cops. So in they go, into a room of police. Says, They fled on foot, but they didn't get away. A pub full of cops chased them down. They didn't get anywhere. Poor guys. Now that actually, to me, isn't like dumb criminals, because I bet they didn't know that it was a retirement party for police officer. So I wouldn't call that dumb. I would just call it inconvenient. They were just wrong place, wrong time. They should have picked somewhere else to rob. Okay. This guy, Eric Rivers, Georgia, from Georgia, was arrested in connection to a bunch of bank robbers. The reason he was arrested is because he helped the police to determine his identity. This man decided to stop for an interview with a news crew on an unrelated story, which was public transit. But he had just robbed a bank, y'all, okay? Just robbed a bank. And he's going to stop and do an interview with a news crew on public transit. So, yeah. Said his name, said everything. And it says, you see, when you accept an interview and provide them with your real name, it actually makes our job easier. And that's a statement from the Lawrenceville, Georgia Police Department. It says he's accused of robbing 5 banks in total before his spree was halted, thanks to the local news team. Okay. This one makes me sad, because I really don't want to make Mississippi look bad. But I included this one just so I could say I'm not playing favorites. Okay. When you're in jail and you're sitting there, you and a couple of the other inmates, maybe just you, doesn't really matter. In this case, it was three inmates. When you're sitting in there and you're just talking, hashing out some escape plans, how you can escape, how you can get out of there and go, wherever you want to go. That happens, right? It happens that inmates probably do try to figure out how they can get out of there illegally without spending their time that they're sentenced to. They just want to get out. Well, 3 inmates at the Holmes County, Mississippi, or actually it's the Humphreys County Correctional Facility. The 3 guys actually succeeded in breaking out, okay? They were free. Could have gone anywhere they wanted to go. They were free. They had got out. Okay? After they escaped, they went and robbed a convenience store that was close by. And then tried to break back into the correctional facility. Yeah, I'm not making this stuff up. Look at the picture. This is the actual news footage from our Jackson News. Okay, right here. This is the picture from the local news. Yes. They robbed the convenience store. Apparently they were just hungry because they tried to bring back all the stuff that they robbed from the convenience store back into the jail. They have, It says they succeeded in returning to the facility undetected. All of their stuff they stole from the convenience store was with them. It says it wasn't until the convenience store called the cops and they were reviewing the tape, the camera surveillance tape, that they realized what had happened. That these 3 inmates in their orange jumpsuits, I'm assuming, went and robbed this convenience store and then broke back into the jail. on their account, they were actually going back to jail. They didn't just try to run. At least they broke back in and went back. But why? Why? No. They're not very smart. And they were charged with commercial burglary on top of whatever else they were already charged with. And I'm assuming breaking out, because it doesn't say this, but I'm just assuming that they were charged with breaking out of the jail. Not sure if they charged them with breaking back into the jail. But yeah. Alright, y'all, this is the last one. This guy's from Maryland. This man, let's see if I can find his name for you. Okay, it doesn't give his name. I don't know why it doesn't give his name, but it doesn't. It says this man decided he was going to try to board a school bus. And the reason he did this... Oh, no. Okay. No. Okay. He was arrested in October for trying to board a school bus. And when the school bus driver wouldn't let him on the bus, he just clung onto the front of the bus. Just grabbed onto it. Held onto it. Yep. Just grabbed onto it. The reason he was trying to board the school bus is he said that a bottle was thrown out of the window and hit his car. So that's why he was trying to get on the school bus. Was to find out who threw the bottle, you know, and all that stuff. But the school bus driver says, concerned for his safety and the safety of the students, wouldn't open the door for him. So that's when the man, after he wouldn't open the door, the man went around to the front of the bus and just grabbed hold. It says, video posted on social media shows the man hanging on to the front of the school bus, yelling at the driver to open the door. Then he would hit his fist on the hood of the moving bus. Okay, this bus just didn't sit there. It was moving with him on this bus, hanging on to the front of this bus. Says the driver continued to move slowly in the direction of a police precinct for assistance while the man clung to the bus. So the bus driver was actually trying to get to a police station, so that they could help him get this guy off his bus so he can take these kids either to school or back home, whichever way it was going, because it doesn't say whether it was morning or afternoon. Yes. I'm not sure what this man was thinking. I don't know. If a bottle was thrown out of the window and hit your car, get the bus number on the bus, because most school buses have, you know, a number on it so kids know what bus they need to get on to go home. Get the number off the bus and then call the school district and tell them, look, somebody on this bus threw a bottle out and hit my window. I need to know who it is so I can go talk to their parents or whatever. But no, this guy decided he was going to try to get on the bus, and when he couldn't, he was just going to hang on to the front of the bus. Like the bus driver was really going to let him on the bus with him acting this crazy. The bus driver did the best thing he could have done. So, yeah. Anyways, y'all, that is it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. There will be another one on Tuesday. I'm going to do another one because I promised y'all I would. So I'm going to do another one on Tuesday of Moron Madness. And then next Saturday's video will be me going back to my regular videos, reacting to different things. Pictures and memes and all that good stuff. So, anyways, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Go subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Like if you like this video. Hit the thumbs up for me. Share this video with your friends and family. And I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all. 'Cause a Mississippi girl don't change her